I'm standing on the shoulders of giants, Greg Jones and Brian Shotun, and the park system would not be what it is if it wasn't for Greg Jones. And he did a lot of things during his time as the director that not a lot of people maybe noticed out in the community at the time, but they were visionary.
We got to know Greg rather well because our paths converged over the years. And when you consider that we didn't have as many field complexes to work with as we do now, it was a frequent crossing of paths at places like Orchard Hill, where on a typical night there were 7 to 11 teams training.
Well, I first met Greg back in '89 when I was looking at the police department here, and didn't have any idea that I'd later be on the city council and end up working with him.
One of our board members, Steve Chrysler, came to me and said, "Hey, I got a great idea. We could build 3 or 4 soccer fields on what's now a pear orchard next to Fichtner Mainwaring Park." I wouldn't have survived, and I don't know if the soccer fields would have even been built if it weren't for Greg Jones. He really made it happen.
Yeah, actually, Greg hired me for my job here in Medford.
Good hire.
Yeah, it was very exciting. I really enjoyed working here. In fact, I ended up here for 32 years, and about my first 20 approximately was with Greg, and you couldn't have asked for a better guy to work for.
I went over to talk to Greg to see if he wouldn't mind partnering with the Medford Parks and Recreation and the YMCA in offering a youth basketball program. We would provide the volunteers and the administration of the program, and he would help us secure the school district facilities for our youth on weekends. And it worked out great.
There was a lot of cooperation over the years to get additional facilities built, and I know that Greg was a key part of that.
He educated me about things like backflow valves and building parking lots. And then he calmed me down after I found out what the cost of backflow valves and parking lots would be. He just kind of had this don't worry, we can get it done kind of attitude. And, because he was there, we did get it done.
There's a lot of undeveloped parkland that in the city's inventory that came in during his time as a director that in subsequent years have been developed into parks.
The Wall of Remembrance, which is a combined project with Winter Spring that Greg helped facilitate. And the other one, of course, is what we now know as the sports park. And that was a concept that he had and convinced a bunch of us on the council that was really a good idea for the youth of the community. And it turned out to be a huge economic driver as well.
School park partnership, where the Medford Parks and Recreation Department would help the schools in developing some of their school grounds for youth sports and whatnot, and then they would allow us to use those after school and on weekends for adult usage.
He had the ability to, and it was knowledgeable enough about governmental systems and processes that he anticipated where the growth was, where the parkland needs were, and it had the resources and the moxie to make things happen for the future.
I kind of remember a comment he made one meeting where he talked about the issues of involving kids in organized sports activities in a healthy, productive way, and they were about 7 times less likely to be involved in aberrant activities. And I think Greg took that to heart and zealously worked towards it.
Absolutely, yeah. He was a Parks and Rec person too, growing up, and in his college days and stuff. So yeah, he had a real insight of what needed to be done and how to do it right the first time.
And he had to deal with all the headaches associated with it too. And it wasn't always easy for Greg, but he was a good negotiator. Always positive. He never stepped on anybody's toes, and he got things done.
We received preferential treatment, but I had a sense and a knowledge that every youth program and every program that served the needs of Medford, participants in the activities provided by the Parks and Rec, all received the same treatment. So on behalf of myself and the club and all the people I've worked with, congratulations, Greg Jones. You are truly, truly appreciated.
Southern Oregon is a hotbed for athletic competition, from youth sports to the pros. The region boasts representation at every level. Performances this past year of local standouts highlight this year's top awards. Recipients with impressive individual efforts, incredible seasons by players impacting a team's year, all highlight the level of excellence in Southern Oregon. Here now are the Mail Tribune's top 10 sports stories of 2019. Number 10, Brett Wolf. They say tradition never dies in athletic programs that win. A rich history at North Medford Black Tornado Baseball passed the baton from 25-year coach Brett Wolf, a former player himself. Another former player, Kerry Curtis, becomes the new skipper. Wolf, during his tenure, went 494, 198, and won, 12th all-time on the Oregon High School win list. That included 9 conference titles, 2 state championships in 2007 and 2014, and a runner-up trophy in the year 2000. Number 9, Sam Gaviglio. From the Ashland Grizzlies to the Oregon State Beavers, now Sam Gaviglio is on his 3rd Major League Baseball team. After starting in Seattle and Kansas City, Sam became a clutch reliever for the Toronto Blue Jays. His 95 innings this past season led all American League pitchers. Sam had a 4-2 record with a 4.16 ERA, appearing in 52 games. Number 8, Clara Huntsinger. At the U.S. Cyclocross National Championships in Lakewood, Washington, former Ashland Grizzly Clara Huntsinger defeated perennial champion Katie Compton and pulled off one of the biggest upsets in the sport's history. The former NCAA Division II champion finished the year strong, representing the USA in World Cup events in Belgium after winning the national title. Number 7, Dante Olson. A 2018 recipient, Dante Olson returns to the top 10 again this year, as he continues to shine on the national college football stage with the Montana Grizzlies. The former Cascade Christian Challenger led the entire NCAA with 179 tackles, 597 for his career at Montana, and he was selected for the Buck Buchanan Award as the nation's best defensive player. He was also selected for the East-West Shrine Bowl. Number 6, Nate Biddle. Setting records at the OSAA 5A State Basketball Tournament and participating in the USA Basketball Camps and Tryouts can only help your recruiting stock. Crater Comet Nate Biddle set all-time state records with 21 block shots in 3 games. He set a 5A record with 33 field goals and 43 rebounds to tie the record, all while averaging 28.3 points a game, helping his Comets to take home the 5A 4th place hardware. Number 5, Crater Football. When a high school football team goes 11-2, it's considered a pretty good season. Unfortunately, the Crater Comets' 2 losses came to the same team, the Thurston Colts. First loss was in conference play. The other was in the OSAA 5A State Championship. The season was highlighted by 6 shutouts by a stingy defense and outscoring 3 playoff opponents 128-24 to reach the 5A final. The Comets featured 4 All-State players on offense and 3 All-State players on defense. It was the best year in Crater football history. Number 4, Seth Brown. Baseball players dream of making it to the show, and it can take years in the minors, but when you get your chance, you want to debut like former North Medford Black Tornado Seth Brown did. Against the Royals, Brown had 2 clutch singles and drove in a run in his first major league game. He went on to play in 26 games with a .293 batting average. He drove in 13 RBIs, had 2 triples, both in the same game, 8 doubles, and scored 11 runs. Brown set an Oakland A's franchise record, recording 10 hits in his first 5 games. That included 7 straight hits in one stretch. Number 3, Esperanza Morales. In the long history of the Pear Blossom Run, there have been some fantastic performances. None as impressive, perhaps, as the most recent 10-mile women's race. In only her second 10-mile attempt, Esperanza Morales of Klamath Falls took the tape with a time of 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 24 seconds, winning by a 2-minute margin. With talent on her side, she has a vision of running on the Olympics soon. Time also works on her favor. Esperanza Morales is only 10 years old. Number 2, SOU Softball. On the national scene, the SOU women's softball team had a historic year. The NAIA national title didn't come easy. Several weather delays kept fans on the edge of their seats for over 8 hours. Finally, the Raiders got the 8-3 win over perennial champion Oklahoma City. Former Eagle Point Eagle Paige Leeper was clutch with a grand slam that made the difference in the game. NAIA Pitcher of the Year Gabby Sandoval, who went on to 36-4 on the season, only gave up 7 hits and 1 earned run in the victory. Postseason awards were plenty as well. Allie Steins and Gabby Sandoval both were first-team All-Americans. World Series MVP Lauren Quirky was second team. Head coach Jessica Pistoli was NAIA Coach of the Year. It was the greatest year in SOU softball history. Number 1, E.J. Holland. All-American honors were just part of the amazing year for second-year top 10 recipient E.J. Holland. Regional and national meets and record-shattering times garnered Holland much-deserved accolades. The former Ashland Grizzly, now Oregon Duck, was the only 2019 top 10 unanimous vote getter. He took 6th place at the Nationals and set records in both seasons, track and cross country. He broke his own record several times along the long and winding road. Among his awards included being chosen for the All-USA Boys Track and Field Team from USA Today High School Sports and Track and Field News. While winning his second state cross-country title, he also led his Ashland Grizzlies to their first team title in 26 years. Congratulations to the 2019 Top 10 Award recipient, E.J. Holland. The 9-member selection committee had another tough time narrowing down the 2019 Mail Tribune Top 10 stories. Spectacular individual efforts, incredible seasons by players impacting a team's year, and dominating performances of local standouts highlighted this year's recipients. Congratulations to all the nominees and recipients of the 2019 Mail Tribune Top 10 Stories of the Year.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to this live video streaming event of Table Rock Sports Productions. We got an all-star crew for you here tonight. Well, not me personally, but the cast I'm with makes it an all-star crew. I am Boomer Marshall, if you're wondering at home. I'll be on the call tonight alongside KK, Caleb Franklin, who'll be bringing you those great shots tonight via the video. Also along for the ride tonight, the man, the myth, the legend. I call him D-Squared, Demi DeSoto. He'll be bringing you that great color commentary, one-liners, and a laugh a minute. We're coming to you live from Dennis Murphy Court on the campus of South Medford High School in Medi, a.k.a. Medford, Oregon. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Black and blue style, featuring the visiting Lady Black Tornado of North Medford High School, taking on their crosstown rivals, the number 2 ranked team in the state of Oregon, the Lady Panthers of South Medford High School. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Be sure to download the new version of our free app, Watch all Table Rock Sports Network events on your phone, tablet, PC, or anywhere you connect for free. We also invite fans to check out all the features on TableRockSports.net, where you can find easy access to live streaming events, Southern Oregon Sports Spotlight, and our new feature, the Alumni Watch. Senior night here at South Medford High School, and on Dennis Murphy Court, you can see the celebration that's erupting on the floor for the lone senior of the South Medford Panthers, one of the best players in the history of this program. Shooter on her way to Eastern Washington University, Bella Petrogetti, circled by teammates, family, and the coaching staff, and she's meant so much to this program, and she's been here and part of this Panther family. Coach Cole's going to talk about that a little bit in Coach's Corner, but man, what she's meant to this program, and it seems like it's gone like that. It seemed like yesterday she was a freshman, but she's going to go down as one of the top 5 scorers in the history of this program, which this team has had quite a few young athletes come through this program that are excellent, and pretty cool to see her grow and continue to grow and excel at this level, and look forward to watching her tonight here in the tournament coming up, and her continuing progression to collegiate basketball. The lone senior on the South Medford Panther high school basketball team, Bella Petrogetti. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Coach's Corner and a preview of tonight's matchup. Don't go anywhere, here live on Table Rock Sports.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome to the Bills Glass Coach's Corner, here with Terrence Reedus, head coach of North Medford Black Tornado. The great opportunity tonight to knock a top-ranked team off of their high horse, undefeated in conference, doing rather well as they start getting ready for their playoff run. But you got a chance to prove yourselves tonight.
Yes, we definitely have a chance to show what we're made of and show our progression from the beginning of the season to this point. That's our key thing, especially with there being their senior night, honoring one of their better players. And the key thing is us coming out and giving our best effort.
So now with this group tonight, I mean, you guys, you've got an opportunity with, they have a little bit of a distraction with senior night and all that. How do you keep the team focused while all that's going on?
We ran into that also with South Eugene last week. It's one of those things to where we talk about taking everything one moment at a time, one quarter at a time, things of that nature. So it's one of those where we see that coming up on the horizon, and it's going to be one of those things where we stay together and we just try and maintain our focus.
So you stay in the locker room, do some stretching, do some X's and O's, hold hands, sing Kumbaya, something to bring the team together?
Yeah, a mixture of all.
A mixture of all of that. All right, so now from last game to this game, what have you seen? What changes do you like?
We played one of our better first halves of the year, so just want to take what we did in that first and second quarter and just transition it into playing 4 solid quarters of basketball.
I was putting together the lineup card tonight and stuff, and I look and I go, this is really a young team you've got. I mean, it's like 2 seniors on the starting lineup leave, and it's the rest are juniors and other kids. I mean, you got a young team.
The young team also dealing with injuries as well, too. So we're down 2 solid reserves, too. So we're young, thin, but, we're going to do the best we can with what we have, and that's the mentality that we have. So you're going to get our best effort, and we're going to compete when we get onto the court.
Well, there you have it, short-term goals for tonight and for the future here. Terrence Reedus on the Bills Glass Coach's Corner. We'll be back with tip-off coming up in just a minute here on Table Rock Sports.
1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.org.
Here with head coach Tom Cole of the South Medford Panthers. Coach, black and blue edition for the last time this season. Obviously the first game was a lopsided victory in your guys' favor. Maybe in the second half, though, and maybe I'm nitpicking here, you guys didn't play maybe up to your standards. Don't want to take anything away from North. They played hard in the second half. But, what's the focus going into tonight? In a game that you probably will come in, the girls know they're going to win. And how do you get them to forget about that and just go out and play?
Well, I think we've had enough just since the last North game, going into, for instance, South Eugene and believing we could win, but, not executing the things to win. So if you don't, belief is one thing, but actually executing and sticking to the things that win you games is another thing. So, I hope that they're confident, but I also think that at this point in the season, they got to be focused on getting better still, and preparing not only for this game, but what's ahead. Absolutely. And I don't want to jump ahead, but 48 hours from now, you guys are going to be getting ready for a big one. So only, a one-day break after tonight. Does it hurt you having a game on Wednesday, or does it maybe help you find some rhythm? I don't, if I could shade it and say that we'd go on Tuesday, I'd do it every time. But, the schedule is what it is. We have a Wednesday contest tonight. Doesn't give us much of a chance to regroup, but, on the other end of it, cake's kind of in the oven, Unfortunately, not all of our ingredients are in that cake right now because of our absence of a key player in Sierra Logue. But, regardless of her presence, we got to finish the season strong. We got to learn from both the win and the loss if we're to take one, and realize that, no matter what the outcome is on Friday, that, you still have the most meaningful part of your season, and that's what we have to be geared up for. Absolutely. Tonight is senior night. Talk about your lone senior a little bit and what she's meant to this program. Well, she goes back a long way in the program. She was a kid bouncing around the gym when she was 7, 8 years old, was our ball girl the year we won the state championship. And so she got to go to the Rose Garden, got to experience what winning was like, looked up to a lot of the kids who, like Yeremi, who's now a coach. And, so she's been a part of that family, the Panther family for a long time. And, recognizing her dream through a lot of hard work. Bella's as good of a shooter as we've ever had in this program. And I think, according to the director of operations, basketball operations, she finishes as a 5th leading scorer all time, which, there's been some incredible kids here. And for her to be mentioned in that list is a real credit to her. Yeah, and then talk about, we talked about your big girl, Sierra, with the knee. What's the prognosis? Do you know anything going forward? Will she maybe be available in a couple days? Yeah, or? It's really going to come down to some more health assessments. She's obviously not playing tonight. I don't have a lot of faith that she's going to be available on Friday. If she is able to have any kind of availability on Friday, it's going to be very minimum. It's like that NBA coin term, the load management. Well, in this case, the load management is really related around the durability and, not trying to stretch that injury past and the truth is, as much as we'd like to win in Sheldon, and we certainly do, risking an injury to her would be counterproductive to the bigger goal of the season, which was to get to the state championships and compete again, for something more meaningful in March. Good luck tonight, Coach. Yeah, thanks to the best, and go get them. Yeah. All right, thanks for your time. Well, that was the Panther Pep Band
and the national anthem. Before that, you heard the Bills Glasses Coaches Corner. Coaches Corner is brought to you by Bills Glass, proud to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Locally owned, family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. And that jingle, if you hear that crash, think Bills Glass. Anyway, starting the lineups for the Black Tornado, I'm going to bring in my partner, Demi DeSoto. Who do we got tonight for the Black Tornado?
Well, the crippled and hobbling Black Tornado with a lot of starters out and stuff. Kiara McNamee will not be playing tonight. Kayla Sini will not be playing tonight. But as you see them coming out, Jane Sepke, Jasmine Wells, Savannah Weaver, Abby Christensen, and Hannah Drysdale will be it for the Black Tornado. Now time for the Panthers.
The Panthers look to be kind of a typical lineup for them tonight. First on the starting lineup, 5'5" wing, a junior, number 0, Wheels, Kay Ely Chamberlain. At a guard, number 1, junior guard, Antoinette, a.k.a. Tony Coleman. The lone senior here on senior night, number 10, Bella Petrogetti. At another guard, junior, number 20, Bella Stone. And the girl in the middle, maybe not the biggest center in the state of Oregon, but with Sierra Logout, Shakaya Teague Perry, a.k.a. Shaq, will get the start in the middle. The Panthers are coached by Tom Cole, assisted by Hannah Warren, Yeremi Mejia, and Ted Curtis. As we're getting ready for the showdown, the crosstown rivalry, the black and the blue, North Medford and South Medford here live at Dennis Murphy Court. Demi, final thoughts on what it's going to take for the Black Tornado maybe to stick with them for a quarter?
They got to get over Area 51. They got to get over Dennis Murphy Court with Dennis Murphy in the crowd.
I can give him a high five from where I'm standing.
Him and Pam are here. It's like, how do you stop an 8-0 conference team that has four players in the top 10 scoring of this conference? It's like, what do you do?
Yep.
You just fall down in front of them, hope they trip over you?
That might work.
It might work.
No, but the Panthers have an excellent team. They can play.
They can score
12
from anywhere.
Deep. They could have 7 or 8 different girls tonight, maybe lead them in scoring. We're going to see, though. Here we are underway. Shaq and Drysdale tip it off. Tony Coleman ahead of the defense, and that quick 3 seconds into the game, the Panthers with a 2-0 lead, and will put on the full court press. Beautiful tip there by Shaq to win the possession, and here's that full court press with Petrogetti checking Weaver. Weaver able to break the full court pressure and get across the timeline.
She's going to have to play a big part tonight, Boomer. She's really pesky and really gets the ball, moves around, plays good. She's going to have to be all that and more tonight.
Weaver on a little give and go. Puts it up, and it's going to be off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound down to Petrogetti. And the Panthers will look to push. Shakaya Teague Perry on the left wing, up with the left hand, and it's good. And that's what the Panthers can do, that secondary break opportunity. Wells now with Coleman guarding. Stone will switch, or Sepke now will bring the ball across the timeline. Or Sepke picks up her dribble. She'll go to Drysdale. Drysdale pivots, hands it off to Wells between her legs. Stone there to check her. Picks up her dribble, will throw it cross court. Coleman volleyballs it out of bounds.
I was going to say, that was a kill.
Yeah, and not known for her volleyball skills, more of a soccer girl in the
flat-handed
fall.
kill.
Yeah. A little mistimed the jump.
Yeah. Drysdale's going to have to play big down low against Shaq tonight.
Good help there from Bella, but Drysdale gets it. Bella Stone's going to be called away from the ball for the foul. So it'll be Black Tornado ball underneath.
Stops the clock with 6:43 to go here in the first.
The John L. Scott scoreboard there at the bottom of your screen. We're dropping papers everywhere. Me and Demi are on fire. Black Tornado able to get it in. Drysdale dribbles, picks it up, kicks it outside to Sepke. Sepke will go on top to Wells. Black Tornado look to set up some offense, though. We're going to like a 4-high look.
Caper.
Wells off a screen, now a pick and roll. Weaver looking inside, and a layup, and good. Abby Christensen gets the Black Tornado on the board and cuts the deficit in half.
Christensen, another one really good on the inside and really pesky, too. She's going to have to be tonight.
Bella Stone goes cross court to Tony Coleman. Shaq at the high post. Coleman kicks it outside. Bella. Petrogetti off of a screen. Bounce pass inside. Shaq with a great athletic play and a beautiful kick for 3. No good. Tony Coleman chases it down, keeps it in bounds.
Tight walk.
And the Panthers will get another possession. Kaylee dribbling baseline, and she's going to step out of bounds and turn it over to the Black Tornado.
Turnovers will be key. I mean, that's one of the things the Black Tornado are going to have tonight, Boom, is some turnovers to get in this game and stay in this game.
Right. Pressure here. Tony Coleman steps in front, loses possession, though, and Weaver's going to chase it down.
And fall down almost.
Tony playing a little volleyball tonight. That was an easy catch and probably layup as Coleman checks her, knocks the ball away.
Now do something with it is what they got to do. It's like they made a good move, got away from the defense. Now you got to do something with it.
Wells into traffic. Tip Christensen there, goes up strong, and she's going to draw the foul. And that's key because that's 2 on Bella Stone.
Yeah, right
who
over the
runs
gate.
the point for the Panthers. And so that's going to bring Emma Schmierbach to the scores table, and she'll be checking in for Bella right away. And Christensen will go to the line for 2 for the Black Tornado.
And as that is, that's 2 fouls on the Panthers so far.
Both on Bella.
Abby doesn't get it.
First one up, no good. Emma Schmierbach into the game for the Panthers. And you could argue that I will say this, I've seen every team in this conference. She's the best on-ball defender, and it's not close in the conference. She comes off the bench. Long arms and legs. Second free throw missed. Bella ahead of the pack. Brings it down, jump stop in the lane, up and good. Iron kind for Bella Petrojetti.
Gets the roll, friendly roll there.
4-point swing. Christensen missed his 2 free throws, 1 pass ahead, and Bella gets a bucket. And we'll get to see Schmierbach with that on-ball defense right here against her Sepke.
Gets by the screen.
And a Drysdale from distance. Whew. No good as it's a little long. Bella ahead of the defense again. Up through contact, no call. Kaylee, offensive rebound, nothing doing. Schmierbach with it. She'll bring it back out and throw it to the other team. Now Wells' turn ahead of the D. Up and no good. Coleman down with the rebound.
Can't get the roll on that one.
Up and down they go. When it stops, nobody knows. Coleman and Shaq had a wide open layup. No good, and the foul's going to be on Tony Coleman, it looks like, over the back. It is on Tony.
I want to remind you tonight, Table Rock Sports is pleased to welcome a new sponsor this winter, Schlesinger and de Villeneuve Attorneys. They specialize in areas of personal injury, workers' comp, medical malpractice, wrongful death, and other claims. They've got offices in Salem, Eugene, Roseburg, Grants Pass, Medford, and Klamath Falls. Give them a call. Let them help you out.
Half the girls for North think they're on defense right now. Jane Sepke's like, I'm going to go lay it up. Because South girls thought they were on offense. North girls thought they were on defense.
Yes.
And it's the old who's on first. Tony Coleman from the right wing for 3.
Ooh.
Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Ross. She'll outlet it to her Sepke. And Jane against Schmierbach. Ross sets the screen. And Jane looks inside. Drysdale has it. Spin move with the pivot. Puts it down, now kicks it back out. Christensen. Coleman reaches, can't get the steal. We'll give it off to her Sepke.
Coleman's being pesky.
Yes.
I mean, she's like causing some havoc out there with the front end.
Yeah, Emma on her Sepke. Jane nowhere to go. Bella takes it away, and we got a held ball. Ball will stay with the Black Tornado.
You know, I was wondering, I bet Jada Ross, Oregon commit for track and field, shot put champion for the state, I bet she could shot put a basketball the length of the court.
Yeah.
Probably
she could
shot put.
Shot put it over the mountains.
She could shot put a 12-pound shot the length of the court,
yeah.
almost.
Yeah. Back into the game, Savannah Weaver. Go ahead, Demi.
She was throwing 45 feet at state.
Yeah, so that's at least half the court.
Yeah.
Ross out on the perimeter.
Wow.
And Tanisha Coley takes it away. Coley looking to push. Bella Petrojetti for 3. In and out. Emma Schmierbach there with the rebound, and she's going to get fouled on the putback attempt, and we'll head to the line for 2.
Good continuous movement of the ball by the Panthers.
Yeah, they do a nice job of sharing the ball, Demi. Right now it seems to me they're a little out of sorts offensively, and got to get into a little bit of a rhythm right now.
Once they do, it's a freight train.
Schmierbach, first free throw up and no good. Short off the front of the rim. Checking in for the Black Tornado, Demi, is Azella Chavez.
Azella Chavez, yeah. Good JV player coming up. She comes in, plays some key minutes, mostly at the end of the periods.
Right. That one's going to be long, no good. Ball's tipped out. Kaylee Chamberlain, spin move, and how many bunnies have both teams missed so far?
Man, I'll tell you, shooting percentage tonight is not high.
No, and a lot of them have been, around the hoop. And that's going to be a foul against Wheels. I can call her Wheels.
Yeah.
Kaylee Chamberlain. I've known her as Wheels since she was about 10.
Ula had a pretty good game the other night, 29 points.
That girl is having a great year. I'm proud of her. Ross, there's the shot put, length of the court. Great call, Demi. Out in front is Weaver and Niche. And Schmierbach said, get that out of here.
Yeah. That was a hammerhead shark swat. Came across the top.
Yeah.
That was something.
Black Tornado ball out underneath. Lob pass goes into Drysdale. Drysdale kick to Wells. Wells off one dribble. She's going to put up a three.
Ooh, didn't get the
off
bounce.
The front of the rim, no good. Coleman with a strong rebound out of the pack. She's going to lead the break. Cross court, Bella.
Nice pass.
Baseline, give it to Kaylee. And another layup missed. Wow, wow, wow. And the Black Tornado are doing exactly what they needed to do, keeping it close right now.
Well, I don't know if it's they're keeping it close or South is not advancing it because they're missing a lot of shots.
Whatever it is, it's good. And that's going to be off Wells' leg. Bella Petrogetti with a nice defensive play, knocking it off the foot of Wells. Out of bounds, turnover back to the Panthers.
I'll have to double check with BG Gould, but I think there's been 15 missed shots so far.
Yeah. Bella Petrogetti, a warm-up layup. Nobody guarded her. And a timeout, Black Tornado. 30-second variety. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back after this.
1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com.
Welcome back here live at Dennis Murphy Court. Boomer Marshall alongside D-Squared, Demi DeSoto, and Caleb Franklin. Panthers with an early 8-4 lead, although it's kind of been a sloppy game to this point. Lots of missed lay-ins. There's an inbounds pass, goes right to Tanisha Coley, and she's going to be fouled by Ross going up for the layup, so she's going to earn herself a trip to the line for two because Sean Coleman's in the house. Shawnee, you're wearing the wrong colors, dude. He's got red and black on. His sister plays for South.
He came to this game.
Yeah, big shout out and hello to Seth and Cy if you guys are listening at home. Coley's first free throw on the way. No good. And the Chief, who's off tonight.
Out doing Chief
Grandma.
things.
Yeah, at home with my two kids. Yeah.
There you go. He's wrestling.
Yeah. Shakaya Teague Perry back in. Kaylee Chamberlain will take a break. Coley's second free throw on the way. No good. And the Panthers are 0 for 4 from the foul line, too. Recepke brings the ball up. Across the timeline, penetrates into the lane. Shakaya Teague Perry, though, again there and says,
Great try by Drysdale to keep it in.
Down court, Bella pulls it up. 6-footer, bang. 10-4 Panthers.
4 on the night for Bella.
And nobody really working to get open here. Weaver gets to it right before the 5-second violation. Schmierbach checks her out on the perimeter. Weaver from the left wing. From deep. Hello. From downtown, Savannah Weaver knocks it in and cuts the deficit in half now, 10-7. Coleman to Petrogetti on the left wing. Schmierbach has it now. She'll penetrate down the lane, up through contact, and nope, it's going to be a jump ball. Ball will stay with the Panthers. 1:34 left here in the first period. Panthers leading 10-7. Black Tornado playing tough. Wells checks back in for Chavez. Shakaya Teague-Perry comes to the ball. Coleman able to get it to her. Bella has it out on top. Thought about it. Go ahead and shoot it, Bella. Go ahead and shoot it. Senior night.
Yeah.
Coach can't get mad at you. Nice head and shoulder fake there by Shaq. Wells with good help defense, able to knock it away. And the ball will go out to the Panthers. Chavez back in for Savannah Weaver.
Down to a minute 23 here in the period.
Coley coming to the ball. Shaq comes to it, loses it, and the Panthers turn it right back over. Sepke brings it across the line, looking to push. Kick it out on top to Wells. Drysdale. Coley pressuring. Sepke baseline, shot up, no good. Shaq has it, she'll lead the break. Panthers have numbers if they hurry. Schmierbach down the lane, nobody checks her, and she's going to be fouled and head to the line. Interesting note, though, Panthers 0 for 4 from the foul line.
Yeah.
And it probably missed that many layups today, too. Black Tornado doing a nice job hanging with them.
Yeah, it's critical that they maintain this at least through the period so that they can get their feet under them and have a set of confidence, because once South gets going, it's a freight train.
Right.
As you've seen them, it's like all of a sudden they're up by 10, then they're up by 15, then they're up by 20.
Emma gets that free throw to go. Keely Chamberlain back in for the Panthers. Bella Petrogetti will grab a blow. 57.3 seconds left here in the first period. Schmierbach, second free throw, up and in. Panthers will apply pressure. Coleman steps in front. Nice bounce pass inside. Tanisha Coley with the finish. 14-7. 50 seconds left. Panthers still pressuring. They get it inbounded to Christensen there in the corner. There's a pass behind the back. Schmierbach takes it away. Shaq, beautiful pass. Coley with the finish. Just like that, a 9-0 run.
Pulling out of the station.
16-7, 33 seconds left. Schmierbach gets a finger on it. Ball's loose. Coleman dives for it, bats it ahead. 3-on-1 for the Panthers. Shakaya Teague-Perry with the left hand. It's good. Timeout. Black Tornado. Demi, you called it.
The freight train left. I mean, it just left the building right there. I mean, that's Amtrak to Klamath Falls right there.
8-0 run in 24 seconds. And just like that, all the work that felt like all the mojo was going good for North Medford there. And just like that, you know, you blink, and it's 8-0 just like that. And now the Panthers have built an 11-point lead where it looked like the Black Tornado were going to get out of the first period, only down one possession.
Right, they were doing good, and then all of a sudden the wheels came off the bus, and now right now is a checkpoint, or it's going to get way out of hand.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to remind you, fans, stop into any of the 7 Siskiyou Cellular locations in Southern Oregon for a wide range of your wireless needs. For over 25 years, Siskiyou Cellular has been keeping customers connected to people and things that matter most. Siskiyou Cellular, presenting sponsor of Table Rock Sports. So Coach down there saying, all right, you guys were doing good. You let it get away from you. Now let's put a clamp on it and keep it like we had it.
Yeah, if I'm North Medford here, I'm trying to get the last shot. I don't want South to be able to get the ball back.
And get one more.
Yeah, beat the pressure, come down, get yourself a good look, try to cut it back into single digits. And
right now,
11-point
like lead.
Yeah, got to get
11.
the ball inbound first. Chavez has it there, doubled, and the ball's going to be knocked away out of bounds. Ball will stay with North Medford.
Great backcourt pressure there.
Yeah, that's one thing. The pressure is going to be there. They're going to continue to apply the pressure. And it can be tiring. It'll wear on you. Wells has it. Schmierbach looks like she's going to go double. Cross-court pass. Shaq is there. Ball's loose. Schmierbach chases it down. Foul's going to go against Christensen. And just got popped.
She's going to get
technical foul.
She got up telling the ref, are you kidding me? Because she fell down. She was upset, and she just got up and smart-mouthed the ref, and you're going to get that T every time.
That's going to give the Panthers 2 free throws in the ball.
And the ball with 11 seconds left.
Yeah. So, I mean, they have a chance in the last 40 seconds to
have
go
a 20-point lead.
10-0 run plus the possession. Kaylee Chamberlain misses the free throw. And the Panthers now 2 for 7 from the line, and can't help but think in 2 days they're going to play Sheldon for the conference title.
Yep.
And 2 for
You'll
8
be
from
there.
the line. I'll be there. Check us out on Table Rock Sports, but 2 for 8 from the line against a team like that.
Yeah.
We'll find you in the losing column of that game, which would be a co-champion, which they don't want. And so
It takes up extra. It takes up extra space on the banner.
Yes.
You don't want the co-dash in there.
Costs way more money. Schmierbach picks up her dribble. 7 seconds left. Coley to Coleman, and she's going to pull up at the elbow, kick it out. Kaylee 2-1 layup at the buzzer. It's good. Kaylee Chamberlain beats the horn, and the Panthers will take a 20-7 lead headed into the second quarter here live on Table Rock Sports. We'll be right back after this.
Circle K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lake who made it all possible, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass.
As we come back here live, Demi, say hello to everybody.
I know, the thing keeps switching there. We got to get rid of that.
So 10 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Story of the first quarter, there's two of them. The ability that North Medford had to play with South Medford for the first 7 minutes.
Right.
It was 10-7. And then in the last 53 seconds, the Panthers went on a 10-0 run to take a 20-7 lead. Headed here now to the second quarter. Wells on the penetration, ball's loose. And it's going to be a kick ball against the Black Tornado. Turnover back to the Panthers.
And you know, they're starting to get as many turnovers as Winchell Donuts, and they don't want to do that tonight, not against this team.
Yeah. As many turnovers as B.G. Gould would say, Caudo has pills.
You know you're stretching for material when you're quoting Beach's comments.
Beautiful back cut and a great feed from Tanisha Coley. 22-7. Panthers have done a really nice job in this 12-point run here of passing the ball, sharing the ball, and making the extra pass. Coley's going to get called for the foul there. Looked like she didn't know she wanted to go, try to make the steal. Guy kind of got caught in between and made some contact. And foul's going to go against her. An easy call for the officials here tonight.
Good job by Coleman there. Again, just so impressed with her on the perimeter, just anywhere. She's in the path, in the passing lane, in front of the dribble, moves her feet really well. I mean, just watch her. Look at her track it, man. She's like a shark on the hunt.
Weaver for three. She hit one in the first quarter. That one doesn't go. Pushing it there is Chamberlain. Bella patiently takes her time, swings the ball. Coleman back on top. Bella Petrojetti for three. Bang! 15-0 run here in the last 2 minutes.
Petrojetti
gets it inbounds. Osepke's going to have it. And the Panthers look like they might double there at the half-court line. They'll go to Wells. Now to Ross. Good ball movement there by the Black Tornado. A little inside out. Ross now posting up. Coley on her hip. And Coley's going to get the block shot. Ball's going to stay with the Black Tornado. No, 80 seconds gone.
Yeah.
80s. All you math majors at home.
Is that in U.S. time, dog years? What is that?
Yeah, carry the two. They'll go in the corner. And swing it up, back out on top to Chavez. Chavez will hand off to Jane. Orsepke with a nice little crossover there. Two Panthers now.
They just come out and trap her.
Weaver now on the right wing. Nice penetration move and blocking foul before the layup. That's going to go on Bella Petrojetti. Bella has 9 already, Demi, on the night. Senior night.
3 this period and 6 the last period.
Yeah, it'd be fun to watch her on senior night. You know, have one of those kind of games. Check.
Everything's okay. What did we do? We lost something. Oh, the mic fell off the back. We're okay.
Weaver, first free throw up, in and out. Coley down with a strong rebound, and Niche is going to lead the break inside Shakaya Teague Perry. That's going to be a blocking foul. Hopefully the kiddos are okay. Shakaya gets up kind of limping, taking inventory. But Shaq's going to earn herself a trip to the line.
Wells on the foul. Younger sister of Darius Wells, who played for the Black Tornado.
First free throw on the way, and the Panthers now, I believe this is correct, 2 for 9 from the line.
Yeah.
And for all you math majors at home, that's not very good because nobody's guarding you from the foul line. It's a free shot. I mean, that's the reason they call it a free throw. I mean, we're not necessarily throwing it.
2 for 9 sounds like a special at a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, 2 for 10. But the ball's going to get tipped by Coley right to Chamberlain. And the Panthers now 17-0 run in less than 3 minutes. Chavez going to have it inside. 2-on-1 here for the Black Tornado, but Weaver kind of fumbles.
Got ahead of herself. She was looking across for the pass to Drysdale.
Yes. Baseline drive. Weaver kind of running out of real estate. Able to tightrope like Demi talked about earlier. Janer Sepke for 3. No good. Ross with the rebound. Shaq able to get the block from behind. Panthers have numbers if they hurry. Beautiful pass and no foul, but great finish there from Kaylee Chamberlain.
Way to stay with the contact.
Great look ahead there by Shakaya Teague Perry.
She felt the contact and she just rode it into the basket.
Yeah. 19-0 run. And the Panthers have found their mojo. Jane's saying, hey, let's slow it down. Let's get a bucket here.
Yeah. We can't run with them. Let's contain them on the half court.
And that's, 3 years ago when Jane was, I think, a sophomore.
Yeah.
And they beat, these girls were all freshmen, Kaylee and Tony and Shaq.
Well, they're only
Black
juniors
Tornado
now.
Beat them. They beat them.
Yeah.
And the Black Tornado really slowed the tempo down. That's why they were able to beat them. Bella, 15-footer from the baseline.
That's a great touch.
I mean, it's just so easy for her. Oh, Savannah caught that one between her knees. 2-on-1 here. Great ball fake, up and no good. Can't get the finish. Shaq's going to lead the break. 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Bella, kick it out. Wheels for 3. Off the back of the rim. Right back to her, though. She'll kick it out. Bella Stone, her turn for 3. Bang!
That's the kind of stuff that'll bring the University of Portland auditorium to their feet.
Yes. Especially on a Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah.
Chavez here ahead of the defense. Coley gets the block shot, but going to be a foul with the body. So Chavez is going to earn herself a trip to the line. Sella shooting 2. First one on the way. That's going to be long and out. Lottie Dillard and Lainey DeLynn check in for the Panthers. Checking out Shakaya Teague Perry and Bella Petrojetti. And Shakaya Teague Perry's been awesome tonight.
Yeah, she's played
the
tough.
passing, the rebounding, leading the break.
Playing hard against Drysdale underneath.
Yeah, some good block shots. That free throw by Chavez is going to be no good long. Going to kick it out. Ross is going to kick it out. Black Tornadoes were reset. Looks like we lost the microphone again.
You got to tape this thing down. It keeps falling.
Chavez, shot blocked by Coley again. Kaylee looks ahead. Dillard, 3-on-2. Beautiful cut there. Bella Stone gives it right back to Dillard. And looks like Lottie wasn't ready for that, because it might have grazed her forehead on the way out. Sometimes Bella can be a little too unselfish. That might have been a good time for her just to lay the ball up.
Yeah. Take it when you got it.
She's always looking to make the right play, though, and the right pass. So you can't fault the kid for
wanting perfection.
Yeah. Kick it out in the corner. Chavez puts it on the floor.
She's mainly a facilitator. She's not going to take those shots very often.
Yeah. Her Sepke, nice little dribble drive down the lane. Up with the left hand is good. Janer Sepke.
Black Tornado really needed that.
With a great move. the senior on her way to Azusa Pacific.
4 on the night.
Lainey Dolin, never been a shot I didn't like. Bang, bang, bang. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
That's it.
37-9, Panthers in front. Lainey can shoot it. Flat out shoot it.
3 3-pointers.
Black Tornado trying to set up some offense. They'll go to Drysdale, and the pass was, Hannah's about 6 foot tall, and that one was thrown for about a one footer to make the play. It's tough for those 6-footers to bend down at the ankles and make that, short hop catch.
Shortstop.
Yeah. She said,
Not
hey,
everybody can be
I'm
Jeter.
not a shortstop. I'm a setter.
Not everybody can be Jeter.
DeLynn, that's going to be off Stone's hands. Weaver looked like she was dancing before the music starts. No call.
Yeah.
Her step key will bring it across the timeline.
Kind of surprised the ball showed up there, I think.
Yeah, under 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Weaver will drive baseline and turn it over. Bella Stone out in front. Beautiful bounce pass. Chamberlain handed off. Tanisha, no good. Ball still alive. Wheels with the putback is good. Timeout. Black Tornado will take one with him. 2:33 left here in the second period. Panthers leading 39-9 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us.
Welcome back here live at Dennis Murphy Court. 2.5 minutes left, second quarter. Boomer Marshall alongside Demi DeSoto. Caleb Franklin. Demi, what do you got?
Well, coming up at halftime, we'll have the PlayMedford.com halftime report for the latest recreation guide, sports league classes. We're going to tell you all about it, and we'll show you the very special presentation of the Mail Tribune's top 10 sports stories of the year.
Stay tuned for that.
Great achievements.
Great stuff. Great stuff
great
here
achievements.
in the Valley.
Yeah, some amazing performances. And I'll tell you this, one of the most amazing performances of the year was by a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have to check that out at half. Just 2.5 minutes away. Free throw on the way is good. Front end of the 1-and-1, able to go for the Black Tornado.
Double digits.
Second one on the way. I was going to say it, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to feel like a slight. Bella Stone driving, and she says, I want to lay this one up, coach. Beautiful move by Bella. And the Panthers are now rolling offensively.
5 on the night.
Balanced scoring attack for the Panthers. Bella Petrojetti leading all scorers. Wells, short off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound comes right back to her. Ball's loose. DeLynn comes away with it. Laney will look to push. Bella Stone has it. Pulls it back out. And we'll set up some offense.
Good patience.
Lottie Dillard to Tanisha. She's left-handed, folks.
Oh.
No good there. Emma Schmierback with the putback and follow. And the Panthers, through the first 7 minutes, had 10 points.
Yeah.
In the next 7 minutes, they have 33.
33. I told you.
Go figure that.
That's the train left the station.
All of this while they're 2 for 10 from the foul line. 3 on the way, no good. Bella Stone with the rebound, and the Panthers will look to push again. Beautiful left-handed push pass. Dillard goes up and couldn't get the finish, but is fouled. And will head to the line for 2. Great pass there by Bella Stone with the left hand. Just kind of tipped it, bounced it out in front of Lottie Dillard, and she was running that lane hard. All like Carl Malone back in the day. Remember how hard he used to run the lane?
Yeah, man.
The millman.
The Jazz.
2 for 11 now at the line for the Panthers. Got to get all the misses out of your system now.
Yeah, where were the Jazz before they were before they moved?
St. Louis?
Nope.
That was the Blues.
Pistol Pete Maravich played there.
New Orleans?
Yeah, there you go. Because it was before. I mean, there was.
North Medford just shot at the Panther basket. Oh.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. They clicked their heels. Some comedic relief for everybody.
Yep. Ball's loose. Feely takes it away. The freshman's out in front of the pack. Looks like there was a little contact. No call. Emma Schmierbach, though, is going to get fouled and earn herself a trip to the line.
Double bonus now. Oh, no, that's the other way. 8 team fouls for the Black Tornado, 9 team fouls for the Panthers with 50 seconds to go here at the half. We'll have the PlayMedford.com report.
Okay, Demi, I got to get this in. Arby's, I'm not making the live read. I'm just making the case for the Big Fish sandwiches right now.
Okay.
There's one of our sponsors. So
Oh, yeah. 2
fish sandwiches for $6. And I'm telling you, it's
$6.
fresh.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. Twice the size of the Filet-O-Fish.
Okay.
Telling you, go get it.
And half the weight of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. It is so good. It is so good. Recepke outside here. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Panthers leading 44-10.
Weaver with a hand in her face. Can't take that three. Jane can't take it either. Good defense on the perimeter.
Yeah, Panthers in a little matchup zone defense, and Weaver throws it away. Feely has it. Kick it out. There's the other Schmierbach. Feely, baseline, puts it up. It's good! Kendall Feely, the freshman, baseline runner, got it. Weaver, 4 seconds left, 3 seconds. There's Sepke from distance. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Schmierbach. And that's going to do it for the first half. The Panthers started slowly, but able to rebound, find their mojo, and we'll take a 46-10 lead to the halftime break. We'll be right back after Demi, you got something?
Yeah, we're going to do the Mail Tribune's top 10 sports stories of the year. It was at the SOSC banquet produced by Table Rock Sports. Enjoy this feature. Watch some amazing performances during the PlayMedford.com halftime report.
Southern Oregon is a hotbed for athletic competition, from youth sports to the pros. The region boasts representation at every level. Performances this past year of local standouts highlight this year's top awards. Recipients with impressive individual efforts, incredible seasons by players impacting a team's year, all highlight the level of excellence in Southern Oregon. Here now are the Mail Tribune's top 10 sports stories of 2019. Number 10, Brett Wolf. They say tradition never dies in athletic programs that win. A rich history at North Medford Black Tornado Baseball passed the baton from 25-year coach Brett Wolf, a former player himself. Another former player, Kerry Curtis, becomes the new skipper. Wolf, during his tenure, went 494, 198, and won, 12th all-time on the Oregon High School win list. That included 9 conference titles, 2 state championships in 2007 and 2014, and a runner-up trophy in the year 2000. Number 9, Sam Gaviglio. From the Ashland Grizzlies to the Oregon State Beavers, now Sam Gaviglio is on his 3rd Major League Baseball team. After starting in Seattle and Kansas City, Sam became a clutch reliever for the Toronto Blue Jays. His 95 innings this past season led all American League pitchers. Sam had a 4-2 record with a 4.16 ERA, appearing in 52 games. Number 8, Clara Hunsinger. At the U.S. Cyclocross National Championships in Lakewood, Washington, former Ashland Grizzly Clara Hunsinger defeated perennial champion Katie Compton and pulled off one of the biggest upsets in the sport's history. The former NCAA Division II champion finished the year strong, representing the USA in World Cup events in Belgium after winning the national title. Number 7, Dante Olson. A 2018 recipient, Dante Olson returns to the top 10 again this year, as he continues to shine on the National College Football stage with the Montana Grizzlies. The former Cascade Christian Challenger led the entire NCAA with 179 tackles, 597 for his career at Montana, and he was selected for the Buck Buchanan Award as the nation's best defensive player. He was also selected for the East-West Shrine Bowl. Number 6, Nate Biddle. Setting records at the OSAA 5A State Basketball Tournament and participating in the USA Basketball Camps and Tryouts can only help your recruiting stock. Crater Comet Nate Biddle set all-time state records with 21 block shots in 3 games. He set a 5A record with 33 field goals and 43 rebounds to tie the record, all while averaging 28.3 points a game, helping his Comets to take home the 5A 4th place hardware. Number 5, Crater Football. When a high school football team goes 11-2, it's considered a pretty good season. Unfortunately, the Crater Comets' 2 losses came to the same team, the Thurston Colts. First loss was in conference play, the other was in the OSAA 5A State Championship. The season was highlighted by 6 shutouts by a stingy defense and outscoring 3 playoff opponents 128-24 to reach the 5A final. The Comets featured 4 All-State players on offense and 3 All-State players on defense. It was the best year in Crater football history. Number 4, Seth Brown. Baseball players dream of making it to the show, and it can take years in the minors, but when you get your chance, you want to debut like former North Medford Black Tornado Seth Brown did. Against the Royals, Brown had 2 clutch singles and drove in a run in his first major league game. He went on to play in 26 games with a .293 batting average. He drove in 13 RBIs, had 2 triples, both in the same game, 8 doubles, and scored 11 runs. Brown set an Oakland A's franchise record, recording 10 hits in his first 5 games. That included 7 straight hits in one stretch. Number 3, Esperanza Morales. In the long history of the Pear Blossom Run, there have been some fantastic performances. None as impressive, perhaps, as the most recent 10-mile women's race. In only her second 10-mile attempt, Esperanza Morales of Klamath Falls took the tape with a time of 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 24 seconds, winning by a 2-minute margin. With talent on her side, she has a vision of running on the Olympics soon. Time also works on her favor. Esperanza Morales is only 10 years old. Number 2, SOU Softball. On the national scene, the SOU women's softball team had a historic year. The NAIA national title didn't come easy. Several weather delays kept fans on the edge of their seats for over 8 hours. Finally, the Raiders got the 8-3 win over perennial champion Oklahoma City. Former Eagle Point Eagle Paige Leeper was clutch with a grand slam that made the difference in the game. NAIA Pitcher of the Year Gabby Sandoval, who went on to 36-4 on the season, only gave up 7 hits and 1 earned run in the victory. Postseason awards were plenty as well. Allie Steins and Gabby Sandoval both were first-team All-Americans. World Series MVP Lauren Quirky was second team. Head coach Jessica Pistoli was NAIA Coach of the Year. It was the greatest year in SOU softball history. Number 1, E.J. Holland. All-American honors were just part of the amazing year for second-year top 10 recipient E.J. Holland. Regional and national meets and record-shattering times garnered Holland much-deserved accolades. The former Ashland Grizzly, now Oregon Duck, was the only 2019 top 10 unanimous vote getter. He took 6th place at the Nationals and set records in both seasons, track and cross country. He broke his own record several times along the long and winding road. Among his awards included being chosen for the All-USA Boys Track and Field team from USA Today High School Sports and Track and Field News. While winning his 2nd state cross-country title, he also led his Ashland Grizzlies to their first team title in 26 years. Congratulations to the 2019 Top 10 Award recipient, E.J. Holland. The 9-member selection committee had another tough time narrowing down the 2019 Mail Tribune Top 10 stories. Spectacular individual efforts, incredible seasons by players impacting a team's year, and dominating performances of local standouts highlighted this year's recipients. Congratulations to all the nominees and recipients of the 2019 Mail Tribune Top 10 Stories of the Year.
Demi DeSoto, alongside me, Boomer Marshall.
Was it Dennis Green who said they are who we thought they were?
Yes. That was after a game in which they led 19-10 going into the 4th quarter against the Super Bowl defending Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
And they let them come back and beat them.
Yep.
And Denny Green was not happy.
No. As I can imagine Coach Reedus right now in the locker room is like, all right, come on, we were with them. We were close.
Yes.
And then the wheels came off the bus.
Yes. One of my kids' favorite songs, Wheels on the Bus.
Yes.
They're 2 and 3. So wheels did come off the bus for the Black Tornado, but I don't think it was really them more than it was just South started to execute a little bit better. And
started making the shots instead of missing them.
They had a little bit more purpose in what they were doing defensively, and then they started sharing the ball offensively. And they still didn't shoot the ball well from the free throw line, but they started converting on lay-ins and opportunities that they were getting, and thus up 46-10.
Oh, yeah.
And, I've done a nice job in the second quarter. We'll end of the first quarter to close it out, and in the second quarter, what's the thought process if you're the Black Tornado coming out now? Down 46-10, put yourself in that spot, Demi. What do you got to tell your girls?
Just play our game, do what we can do, and try to, stop the ball. What I didn't see North Medford doing was stopping the ball. I mean, it's like they would get the fast break and the quick left-handed, Tanisha underneath or Shaq in the middle. I mean, it's just the ball movement by the Panthers is really fluid.
Absolutely. So, exciting second half coming your way, 46-10. And we're about to get underway here about 5 seconds from now. Starting for the Panthers will be Coleman, Bella Petrojetti, Tanisha Coley, and Shakaya Teague Perry, and also Lottie Dillard. And the Black Tornado are going to come out in kind of a little zone look here and
see if something works.
Panthers will run a little horn set, and Dillard will go to Shaq on the baseline. Cross-court pass. Petrojetti kind of fumbled it. Coleman there to scoop it up.
Almost thought she was stealing going the other way.
Yeah, looked like it.
Yeah.
In the first half, we had one of those. Petrojetti jumps, makes the catch.
They're adjusting to that zone.
Yes. Coley has it out. There's a cross-court pass that hits the rim.
Almost made a basket on a pass. Yeah, a lot of questions on that possession. Offense and defense.
Looks like the Black Tornado might have found something there for a possession.
Now they should come back next time, back in man-to-man, and just switch it up and keep them off their guard.
Yeah. Problem is with South, they don't usually have to run very much offense. Usually they get turnovers or missed shots, creates their offense with their speed and then the ability to have any girl on the floor be able to handle the ball and bring it up. And that's kind of where they get their success from. Black Tornado still in the zone. Coley to Dillard on the baseline. Give it back to Bella. I would think Bella would be licking her chops with the zone.
Yeah.
Just move to an open spot. There you go, back behind the defense.
Kick it out, take
Good
the
off to
open shot.
Tony. 15-footer is good.
There you go. That's how you work against the zone.
Yep. Good ball movement, attack in the middle. Defense collapses, kick it out. Tony with a nice stroke there. Foot was on the
Four
line.
on the night for her now. Go with her 2 fouls.
She made up for the pass that hit the rim. Hopefully she doesn't get a shot attempt on that. And Lottie Dillard's going to take it away. Keep it alive. If you look up, you got a teammate with you for a layup. Coleman through traffic, up and in. Tony with the finish. Her and Hannah Drysdale are kind of cousins by marriage.
Right.
And Hannah kind of looked at her and laughed, and Tony kind of looked back at her and laughed. I know they played on the same team together at Hedrick Middle School, so buddies out there laughing at one another.
Yeah, right. Kind of like, seriously? You made that?
Yeah. I think Tony was just as surprised.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a timeout, Black Tornado.
Black Tornado.
Which will leave them one. Savannah Weaver is limping, favoring.
I have to check that out and see what that's going to be. Well, while we do take this time out, we want to remind you of all the great people who make this possible and make it free for you. People like the Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. You know, sharp vision is important for your student athletes on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon on Royal Avenue in Medford. Vision care for the entire family with state-of-the-art equipment and the optical boutique for the right look. Visit eyecareassociatessouthern.com to learn more. Also, too, Lithia Superstore. Coverage tonight made possible by the title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. They're out on Highway 62. Thank General Manager Jason Lawrence for his many years of support of Table Rock Sports and bringing you these games for free. Browse online at lithiasuperstore.com and then come in and work with their outstanding staff. Thanks to the title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, lithiasuperstore.com.
Fans, if you guys are watching us at home, too, on YouTube, really important that you guys click that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Right below. We need more people
subscriptions.
We have enough views.
Yeah.
We just need
there's
more
we haven't monetized that. It's not monetized
Yeah.
in any way. So subscribing just means you follow us. You get to watch all the games
Yeah.
because we cover North Medford, South Medford, Grants Pass. We cover St. Mary's. We do some other games for Phoenix and Klamath Falls, Grant during football season.
Yep. There's Drysdale on Coleman, and Hannah couldn't get it to go, and she had the same smile on her face.
Woo!
Niche is going to fire it down court. Shaq pulls up, 3-footer, no good. Toughest shot in hoops.
Yeah.
On the baseline there. An open 3-footer with no backboard to aim off of. She misses long. Black Tornado down with the rebound, and they'll look to run some offense. Tony Coleman steps in front of that one, doesn't knock it away, knocks it to herself this time. Tony looks to push. Looks for Shaq. Shaq keeps it alive.
Oh, Bella. Oh,
Shoot it, Bella.
Oh.
For three. Bella Petrogetti on senior night now has 14. Bella, what are you thinking not shooting that? You catch that ball, you shoot that. Jane with a nice move baseline, uses her body well and gets the bucket.
Jane Ersecki.
Coleman coming back. Nobody's going to stop her. She's going to go down the lane and get the finish.
She'll wedge her way right through traffic.
Yeah. Tony now with, is that 6 or 8 on the night?
Coleman now with 8.
From deep. And that's going to be no good for Wells. Shaq has it. Gives it up to Lottie Dillard. Lottie, Euro step.
La-di-da.
And a Snoop Dogg song. Lottie Dottie.
That's right. Ain't nothing but a G thing.
Yeah. Demi, D squared here knows this.
I go back to Def Jam Records.
Yeah. Line change here for the Panthers.
Yeah.
Feely, DeLynn, Stone, Wheels, and the younger Schmierbach. Feely to Kaeli. Feely to Kaeli. Back to Bella. Now Wheels. Shot fake. Baseline. Kick it out. Bella Stone. Laney DeLynn's wide open. Bella didn't pass it to her. Still wide open. I thought Laney would pull the trigger. Oh, that's... I always get Laney and Schmierbach mixed up. Laney's 13. The younger Schmierbach is 24. Bella down the lane. Wheels will load it up for 3.
Ooh.
Short, no good. Saves it, keeps it alive, but right to...
Christensen got the rebound there, yeah.
The assist from Wheels on the rebound. There's an 18-footer that's going to go around, out, and man.
That was a friendly bounce for Wells.
The iron kind.
Yeah. First bucket of the night for her.
And they'll give it to Tess Schmierbach. Or excuse me, Tatum, sorry. Tatum Schmierbach. Tatum has it on the right wing, dribble with the left hand. We'll go to Bella Stone on the baseline. Back outside to Tatum. Kick it, Stone, shot fake into the lane, up with the runner. Off the iron, no good. In a fight underneath, it's going to be out off the Panthers. 2:57 left here in the third period. Boomer Marshall along with Demi DeSoto. Caleb Franklin, what do you got, Demi?
You know, it's time for former high school athletes to get back in the game. You can consider becoming an OSA official. Serious shortages statewide in all sports at all levels. Check it out, newofficials.org, and learn how you can get back in the game. Oh.
That's going to be off the
nice thought.
Lady Panthers. Out of bounds, stay with the Black Tornado. That's
Nice,
good thought.
nice play to get it to Chavez on the cut there. Spread it out.
Jada's just got a gun, man. So
Yeah.
rifle that.
When
thing.
when she passes it, it's moving.
Yeah. Christensen for.
Did she call
3.
that bank?
No, that's why I didn't go. Wheels. Crossover. Going to set up that spin move. Nothing doing. Tatum Schmierbach for 3.
Schmierbach for 3.
Tatum from distance. And the Panthers starting to heat up now. There's Sepke into the front court. Christensen posting up. Nice move into the lane. Up with the hook shot. No good. Stone out of there with it and looks to push. Nice bounce pass on the run. Wheels gets it and lays it in. 60-54?
Yes.
60-14, sorry.
They're behind us on the scoreboard.
Sepke with the leaner, no good. Wheels has it. Panthers look to push again. Got numbers if they hurry.
Oh, look
Kick
at that
it
pass.
Out. Laney to Lynn.
That was a
Tatum
nice little
Schmierbach.
no-look pass there.
Feely from distance. No good. Ross down with the rebound.
She comes down with some powerful rebounds. She just grabs it and palms it.
Ross the boss, man. She is a stud.
Good soccer player, too.
Yeah. That one's going to be off the mark, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Panthers. Stay with the Black Tornado.
Her sister, Jaslyn, who's also on the Black Tornado team, is honorable mention goalie for soccer.
Yeah, she's good.
She worked at KUA over the summer. Got to work with her with the kindergarten kids and stuff, and she was a helper with the kindergarten kids. Really nice girl.
Got Christensen in the corner.
Ooh.
Good defense there by Feely.
Got to watch Wells. She can pop that left-handed jumper. You're not expecting it to come from this side, and you're out of blocking range.
And that's going to be a foul against South Medford.
Is Brooke Richardson in the game for the first time for the Black Tornado?
Kylie Chamberlain called on the foul. The concession stands will be closing in about 10 minutes.
The concession stand's going to be closing in 10 minutes, Demi, so...
Get me a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, would you?
Oh, yeah. I want that. Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
Richardson looking for help, yelling for help.
Yeah, exactly. Best concession stand in high school basketball, South Eugene. They have these wonderful bento boxes that they make fresh there. Rice and everything made fresh there.
That sounds good. Chamberlain down the lane.
Oh.
Misses the first girl on the bounce pass. Finds the next one. Laney to Lynn. And one. Go to the line for a three-point play.
When things are going your way, it's going one direction, and that isn't singing.
Yeah, no. Isn't Harry off doing his own thing now?
Yeah, he took the Justin Timberlake route.
Yeah, probably smart.
Worked
Don't
for
have to
Justin.
Split your money up 5 ways, right?
Yeah, it worked for Justin.
DeLynn from the free throw line, no good. That's kind of been the bugaboo tonight for the Panthers. And I'm sure Coach Cole will address it. But that'll kind of make them do going into Friday night, which is a big one.
Yeah.
For the conference title.
Taking on Brian Brancato and his group up at Sheldon. Tough place to play.
Oh, yeah.
That cinder block gym.
Yeah. Kick it out. Kaylee Chamberlain for three.
Ooh.
No good.
Yeah, it's you'll have a tough time getting your signal out of there too. It's tough because it's a cinder block building, and we have to go by cell phone up there off of the air cards. So be sure to double check your frequencies.
Flashing in the middle. Wheels. First hit. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. See if the Black Tornado can get a shot up. Recepke across the timeline. Jane will pull up 17-footer.
Yeah.
Bang. Jane Recepke beats the buzzer.
She says thanks. Good. Thank goodness, right?
The Panthers, though, a big 64-16 through 3 quarters. You're watching us live on Table Rock Sports. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, I'm Lennox Scott, Chairman and CEO of John O. Scott Real Estate. In 1931, my grandfather started John O. Scott Real Estate. I would like to take a moment to thank you for your trust in allowing us to serve your real estate needs. Helping you realize your home ownership dreams is why we do what we do. But one thing is clear, it takes place one client at a time, each individual buyer or seller. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to you. The past few years have been an incredible time of growth for us. We now have over 110 offices and more than 3,000 broker associates in the states of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and California. But our higher purpose is living life as a contribution.
Welcome back here live, Dennis Murphy Court, South Medford High School. And the Panthers have extended their lead, now leading 64-16, headed to the fourth quarter. Boomer Marshall alongside Demi DeSoto. D squared in the house. K squared in the house. Caleb Franklin. KK. And we're underway here in the fourth period. John L. Scott's scoreboard there at the bottom of your screen magically appears. Thank you to John L. Scott.
You know, they've got offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. So if you're looking to buy or sell a house, John L. Scott, they can help you out.
Chavez with the runner, no good. Fight for the rebound. Tony knows to get away from Miss Ross. Jane said I hit one before the buzzer at the end of the third quarter. Might as well hit one to start the fourth quarter.
11 on the night for her.
On her way to Azusa Pacific.
Yeah.
Down there in Southern California.
Not a bad place to play ball.
It's just a cool place. Great campus. Played football there once upon a time.
Back
at Azusa Pacific.
Yeah. Had some other South Medford athletes go down there. You had let's see, Sleazer went down to Pepperdine. Is that where she played?
Ben Casebeer once upon a time played football.
Yeah.
At Azusa. Lottie Dillard's going to line it up.
Oh.
Almost goes bank from the baseline. No good. Her Sepke's feeling it right now. Emma says, I'm going to knock it away from her.
She
and
says,
get it out in front. Emma might dunk it. All arms and legs. She's tough. She's a great on-the-ball defender. Long, athletic, and she's smart the way she plays.
7 points on the night for her.
Emma's going to take it away.
Ooh.
And a Schmartbach called on the foul.
Surprised she didn't get teed up for that. She
Yeah.
jerk the ball away like that and throw her elbow right in front of the ref.
That's going to be another foul against Schmierbach. Fans below us didn't agree with it.
Yeah.
Wells back in for North.
Interesting what they did here at Area 51, where they brought the visiting student section from the other side over to this side. And that's all South Medford, the band, the South students, general admission, and home general admission, because the North students used to sit over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Now they're over on this side, and the general admission for visitors is on this side as well.
Shot up, no good. Rebound down to the Panthers. Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that. Tony Coleman, Lottie Dillard. Bella, shoot it, Bella. Shoot it, Bella. Bella for three. Bang!
There it is. Found the range.
17 on the night for the senior. She might have 50 if she shot it every time down.
Yeah.
Tonight. I don't think she's missed, but maybe none.
Yeah.
Richardson out on top to Holly Stewart. Down on the baseline. And
Stewart in the game for the first time for the Black Tornado.
shot blocked there by Emma Schmierbach. And it's her length. She's tough.
Stewart, the 5'11 junior. That's the thing about this North Medford team. They've only got Jana Sepke, the one senior, and then Jaslyn Ross, who doesn't play, really, and Kayla Sini, who's injured and out, and then Abby Christensen and Jada Ross. Only 3 seniors really moving on. It's a young team.
Yeah. Bella out in front of the pack with another layup, 19. And
then again, South's got one
South
senior.
only has one senior.
Yeah.
They got everybody back, and arguably their best player has been hurt all year. And not Sierra Logue, I'm talking about Donovan Hunter.
Yeah.
Tony Coleman out in front of the D. Up, layup, no good. Emma there for the putback and the finish. And, yeah, ranked second in the state, and they're going to have everybody back.
Yeah.
Plus another player who's
coming back from
the best,
physical.
probably the best player on the team now.
With the most potential.
Yeah. That's going to be another foul whistled. This one
how's
against
her recouping
the Black
going?
Tornado.
Has she had the surgery yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think she should come back. Like, she could be able to come back now, but they just want to make sure it
Isn't that
heals
Dad
up.
right there?
No, that's Shaq's dad.
No, I can't say. I saw the hat, and I thought, okay, that looks like Sherman. Boy, Hunter on the boys' team, along with Sleazer, were something last night.
Yeah.
They were just jamming.
Tanisha, she wanted to fire. Look inside, Emma runs into a wall, wheels will fire. Bang! Kay Ely Chamberlain. And she's got 17 on the night. I'm going to try to get Bella up here post game. For senior night, is that a good idea? Never?
Yeah.
But then we're going to be quick. We're not going to do a long drug out.
I'm sure
post-game.
she doesn't want a
this-
long drug out. She wants to go have fun with her friends on senior
Yeah.
night. So I'm gonna throw in a meaningless. If you're a fan of art and the original art form of the United States, jazz music, if you're a fan of jazz, please do yourself a favor and go watch the PBS special Miles Davis, The Birth of Cool. It was a special music presentation last night, the first of the series of American Masters this year. And if you're like jazz and if you've ever been into Miles Davis, oh my God, what a documentary. It was on last night on PBS. I sat there mesmerized for 2 hours. Just a fantastic presentation. Miles Davis, The Birth of Cool.
I'll have to check that out.
It was almost like a Burns documentary, on PBS. It's just fabulously made. It was about bigotry, music, jazz, art, United States, just everything about our culture, how jazz superseded it, and how Miles was such a maestro of music and what he did crossing cultures. It's just an amazing documentary. So if you like jazz and you like art and you like music
in America,
you don't want to miss it. Tom Cole said he's going to watch it. I told him about it. He's a big Miles fan like me, and it's like, he goes, oh yeah, I got to watch it. I said, but the only thing though, man, you got to turn off your phone.
Beautiful move there by Hannah, fighting for it, offensive rebound, and Hannah Drysdale with the stick-to-itive.
Is that an actual
attitude there.
term? Stick-to-itive? Is that that's dictionary?
I don't know, but I'm going with it.
Yeah. How do you spell that?
I don't know. How do you spell mayonnaise? That's usually the biggest word I know is mayonnaise.
But stick-to-itiveness, I think it would be a triple word score in Scrabble.
Oh, absolutely. And if it wasn't, I would sell whoever I was playing on it that it was.
That's right. Don't have all the little chips for that, though. You got to have like a whole block of 12 chips or something.
Schmierbach back into the Panthers.
Schmierbach comes back in. Chamberlain says, what? Low fives down the bench. Drysdale misses that one. 76-19, 3:53 to go. Oh, off the rim.
Stewart battling, and that's going to stay with the Black Tornado. What do we got, Demi?
Hey, Bill's Glass, they're one of our great sponsors. They have been for many years with Table Rock Sports, and they've been the industry leader in clear choice in Southern Oregon for over 50 years, covering all the spectrum of glass from any vehicle to any room in your house. Medford, Ashland, and Grants Pass. When you hear that crash, call Bill's Glass.
It's one of the catchiest jingles around.
And I'll vouch for them because they changed my wife's windshield, and, they did it quick. They did it great, nice and neat. It took care of everything. Great customer service, great company.
Yeah, they put in the tempered glass on my parents' table.
Yeah.
Because my boys are always jumping around on it.
Yes, they are.
So
they're getting thrown on the table by Kashan.
Yeah.
They're going to be tough. Kashan pulverizes them. I watched them one day in Joe's living room just throw them around the living room.
Yeah. Fella Stone from distance. From way downtown, bang.
Yeah.
Keith Overman.
Isn't that like $800 getting a moped from Macklemore going downtown? Yeah. Now part of Dutch Brothers?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Feely to Schmierbach. And Emma's going to be fouled, going up with the left-handed layup. 2:58
Richardson
left.
getting that one.
Shakaya Teague Perry's going to go check back in for
Brooke Richardson called on the foul.
Someone else.
Emma Schmierbach at the line, shooting 2.
Well, Shawnee running around like he owns the joint.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
He's over there. He's like, come on, you guys, let's go. He had him up here on the ledge. They're over here. They're down to the snack shack.
That's with the
he's got his
Petrojetti
little posse.
kids.
Yeah, he's got his little posse over there, the Petrojettis.
Lulu.
They're just running around, just, kids in the gym having fun.
That's right. Emma doesn't get that one to go. Rebound down to the Black Tornado. Emma's going to take it away. Give it off to Feely. Feely pivots and hands it off to Tatum Schmierbach. Laney DeLynn. I can't believe she didn't shoot that.
I know.
I love it.
You get these subs in here. Let them shoot. They want
Emma.
some points.
2 more for Emma. And Emma's got 11 on the night. And a foul is going to go against the Panthers. Emma Schmierbach.
Emma Schmierbach called on the foul.
That's her third. It seems like she's committed a lot more fouls than 3.
I know, right?
What's Beach doing down there? He's got a jersey, an official's jersey on. But
he's the official scorebook.
I think he's blowing it or something.
Yeah, he's listening to Beaver baseball.
Yeah. Layup no good for Schmierbach. Shaq, little 14-footer, is off the mark. Schmierbach. Lady DeLynn lines it up. Nothing doing there. Ball's loose underneath. And Holly Stewart comes out with the rebound. Brooke Richardson ahead to Chavez. Chavez dribbling. Puts it up, no good.
Doesn't get the roll.
Emma Schmierbach's going to say, hey, guys, let's slow it up.
Let's wind this down here. 81-19, minute 34 to go.
Feely's going to look for Tatum Schmierbach. Knocked away by Holly Stewart. Nice play, Brooke Richardson. 1-on-3. Brooke says, I don't care. Reverse.
Oh, would have been pretty.
Yes. Didn't get it to go. Now with just over a minute left, Emma's going to bring the ball across the timeline. And Tatum, you're 1 for 1 shooting threes. You grab that thing at the three-point line wide open. Let her fly. Uh-oh, Emma's going to throw it to her and say, shoot it, Tatum.
It's like, here, I gave it to you way out here. You could have done it.
Yeah. Tatum looks at Emma like, what did you want me to do with that?
I think everybody's just saying, okay, let's just watch this ball go around and around and just back it out. Come out and play some defense.
35 seconds left and ticking.
This is the necessary evil of basketball. When you got this far ahead, it's pretty much over, but there's still 50 seconds in the game. And it's just like, okay, let's just not stop the clock.
I'm going to go down and try to get Bella.
All right, so as vacated out, 17 seconds to go here. Glad to have you guys with us tonight. Boomer's going to go down trying to get Bella up here for a post-game interview. And South Medford Panthers tonight will improve to 9-0 in league play. That is the final. There it is. And what an impressive performance. You'll see on the John L. Scott scoreboard as we put it up there for you. The final score, 81-19. And they are who you thought they were, ranked number 2 in the state. The sad part is a win over this North Medford team cannot necessarily help their RPI, and they will have to kind of deal with that and see. That's why the score, they had to really keep it going because it's going to almost be a detriment to them. But and round 1 of the playoffs will be here on Tuesday, but they go to Sheldon on Friday night, taking on Brian Brancato, and when they played them last time, it was a good game, 72-58. It was a win up there. So they've been winning by margins. I mean, they won 82-33 against Roseburg. They won 68-20 against Grants Pass, 63-49 against South Eugene, 72-58 over Sheldon last time, 68-24 over North Medford last time, 90-25 over Roseburg, 78-33, 78-62, 76-50, 70-26. Those margins are just hard to believe. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we may have Bella coming up here in just a moment. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a minute.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Leyte who made it all possible, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
Oop, there you go.
Test.
Yep.
Welcome back here live, South Medford High School, Dennis Murphy Court. We're with the one and only, the lone senior on this South Medford girls team, Bella Petrogetti. Bella, thanks for joining us.
You need a hanky?
Okay, yeah. I think the one thing that, I talked with Coach Cole about in Coach's Corner tonight is you're a Panther. You're part of the family. Mm-hmm. You've been around this team since, or not this team, but you've been in the program since you were 7 as a ball girl and worked your way up.
Watching Lisa play.
Yeah. Yep. Remy, all of them, and just to see you come out, I mean, what does it mean to going to be one of the top 5 scorers in the history of the program, one of the best to ever put on a Panther jersey? Is it pretty special, right?
I didn't even know I was like the 5th in all time, but I mean, like, that's a great accomplishment. I just focus on like making everybody around me better in practice or like whatever we're doing. But I mean, I guess that's like I didn't even know that, so I mean that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, they said worst you can go is 5th all time, so pretty awesome.
Yeah, with still 1 game to play.
No, it's still a lot of games to play.
Yeah, well, I mean, 1 conference game to play still.
A lot of games.
Yeah, in conference, let's clarify that. Well, off the break here, we were talking about, I get a chance to watch you guys sometimes in practice, and what I've seen is, what I saw tonight is what I see you guys do every day in practice. So what you do in practice, you guys do on game night. That's good teamwork.
Yeah, I mean, in the first half, we kind of like struggle like setting up our offense and everything, and then going into halftime, we just try to like make sure we run sets for like our shooters or for our drivers or like just make it happen.
Right.
So.
What does it mean to you going back to when you were 7 years old and being a ball girl, being at the Rose Garden with the state championship team, to now see it come full circle as a senior and to look back on the journey and, just think about like when you were 8 and you really wanted to be out here playing, and now that's your last regular season game. on Dennis Murphy Court here at South Medford. It's got to be somewhat surreal. Like, it probably hasn't hit you yet.
Yeah.
But just see you down there with your family and your teammates and Coach Cole, it must have been a special moment for you.
Yeah. I mean, I've played with these girls. I've been growing up with them. Tony, Keely, like, they were my best friends growing up. So, like, and even them, having them on the bench, watching great players like Yeremi and that whole squad, like, it really motivated us, like, in our basketball journey to, like, someday accomplish that. And I feel like this year is, like, we're a special team this year, and I believe that we can do anything this season. So.
What's it going to take for you guys to, obviously you got a big game on Friday at Sheldon. What's it take for you guys to get over the hurdle? And I mean, is it, you want to win a state championship.
Yeah.
I know that you do. But you're the only senior. Can you lead this team? Obviously we want to beat Sheldon first, but can you lead this team to go do that and then, win out?
I mean, we're just going to have to take it game by game and, like, just improve on what, like, we're doing in practice, try to get better every game. So
good answer.
I think our main focus is definitely Sheldon.
So now back to the senior night thing. As you looked, as you looked down when you were 8 years old to the senior night happening, and now it's your time. Who is you as the little kid now that's going to come up? Who do you see, like, kids that are gym rats that are hanging around, ball kids, little kids that are always there looking up to you? Any kids out there? Playing in the AAU system?
I mean, definitely. I know that Yeremi coaches at Kids Unlimited, and those girls are, like, hungry for it. And I just, like, I mean, I just want.
Then you got Mia Murphy, who just came up from Kids Unlimited, playing on the freshman team.
And all our JV, like, they work really hard. So
yeah.
I mean, anything's possible if you just, like, work hard and you're in the gym, and you just shoot or try to get better.
It says a lot about you too, that you didn't even know where you were on the all-time scoring list because you just love the game and you just play and you love your team. I mean, that's what it's about, and I mean, that's a great example for anybody playing a game.
Absolutely. I also say this, that Tom said you're the best shooter in the history of South Medford, which is a pretty, I mean, you had Ula Chamberlain last year. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
So for Tom to give you that honor is,
I mean,
it's not something that is given. It's something that's earned. And you can flat out, I don't think you missed tonight, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember.
A layup.
Layup, that doesn't count.
Yeah,
I'm talking
I just
about.
kept thinking about that.
I'm talking about 15 foot and out.
I don't.
You had it going tonight. So 19 points for the senior Bella Petrogetti on senior night against North Medford, the crosstown rival.
Doesn't get better than that, does it?
I thought you could have had 50 tonight if you would have been aggressive shooting it, right?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, go enjoy this with your teammates and your family, and it's a night you'll remember forever. So.
So what's the big festive party for after this with the family? Is it like ice cream sundae somewhere? Are you, like, gonna watch Netflix? Or, I mean, what do you do tonight? You probably have homework.
Yeah, that, and it's my dad's birthday, so I think we're gonna celebrate that.
Way to go, Joe.
Well, and get ready for the Irish, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
you'll
be running some ladders tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's Bella Petrogetti. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you very much.
Good luck on Friday and the rest of the way, and we'll be rooting for you and be there for the rest of the journey. It's been a privilege to call your games.
Thank you very much.
Good luck on Friday.
Yeah.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back here live. Got another guest. Who is this with us?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Antoinette.
Yeah, you have
Tony.
to understand how unique this is. That I'm standing with a basketball interview with a player I'm taller than.
I'm just going to get out of the picture because I look like as big as a house right now.
It's not often, Boomer, that I get to do a basketball interview and I'm taller than the player.
Yeah, I was going to tell you guys both to stand up on the chair.
Yeah.
It's making me feel like humongous. Sis, good job tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, tell me what's going through your head, though, with a minute left and you guys are up 10-7. And you guys are like 2 for 8 from the line and you missed 9 layups. And
couldn't hit a free throw to save your life.
Yeah, what got things going for you guys?
Coach
Did a lot
Cole
of transition play. Got a couple steals down here all in a row, so that pumped us up. Tom called a timeout and pulled us together and told us we need to get our head in the game. So that helped us a lot.
Yeah, he can do that, can he?
Yes.
Yeah, I was kind of saying the same thing from up here. So, but then you guys go on a 25-0 run,
Yes.
and in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was kind of smooth sailing from there. Less than 48 hours from now, you guys will be on the road going up to play.
Sheldon.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
know.
Usually you don't know what's going on an hour from now. So, you guys are on the road at Sheldon, and we don't want the banner to say co-champion. We want it to say
champion.
Champion.
Yeah, I know.
Dash,
Yeah. So what do you guys, looking ahead, what do you guys got to do well in order to go up there and win?
We have to mentally prepare ourselves. Right now we just have to practice hard and stay together and play as a team and stay together as a team.
Short period to rest.
Oh yeah, only a day. So we just have to fit all we have into our practice time and just stay focused and have to be determined to win on Friday. So it should be exciting.
Go up there against Brancato, who's got a great in Skurlock. I mean, she's tough.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
That's what you'll be covering, right?
Mirable.
Mirable.
Yeah, Skurlock. I watched her a couple nights ago, and it was just like, oh man, she's everywhere.
Yes, definitely.
The Mirable girl's tough, and the big girl that's on her way to Portland State, that Riley Kelty, didn't play good last game against us.
No, she didn't have a very good game, so we'll see what she brings.
And does Niche have another 18 the next
We're
time? Because
hoping.
Tanisha Coley had 18 when we played Sheldon, and she's averaging about 4 going in.
Yeah,
so.
we're hoping she has a big game. We just want everybody to have a big game and everybody contribute from everywhere, so.
It's always a little bit tougher on the road, and especially up there.
Definitely.
Good luck.
Thank
and
you.
I'll be there.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Yep.
Table Rock will cover the game so fans can see it and all that. But congratulations. Home win in the season,
Yes.
and then tell us a little bit of your experience playing with Bella and, watching her. She's got maybe 6-7 more games to go this year,
Yeah.
hopefully. But, watching her come to the end of her high school career.
So
How do you look up to her?
She's a really good captain. She's somebody that always looks on the positive side of things, always helping our team and lifting us up and making sure she's like our median, making sure that everybody's level-headed and just going into their best game. So it's going to be sad when she's not there next year.
And I see you guys at practice sometimes, and she's quite the comedian.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
She's definitely funny.
That's good to have that camaraderie. I mean, look at this. She's got flowers and candy and all this
Yeah,
kind
we
of
had to
stuff.
spoil her. She's our only senior, so we had to do it big.
Yeah, that was good.
Is it crazy to think that next year you'll be one of the flowers? And I mean, wasn't it just yesterday you were like, I'm a freshman starting on varsity?
I go to South now.
Or we're at the state tournament and you're sitting on the bench and you're in 7th grade. and
Watching
you're hanging
Julie
out-
Tago.
Yeah. Yeah,
Definitely.
it seems like that was yesterday. And before you know it, you'll snap your fingers and that'll be you next year.
Yeah, carrying a basket
Yeah.
of flowers out. And
Yeah, definitely.
Still having homework.
Yes. Unfortunately.
That'll never end.
Yeah.
College interests, Seattle Pacific?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
What's your area of interest? Study.
I want to go into medical field.
Nice.
Something to do with nursing.
Good.
So, yes.
Good thing.
I know you're a good student when you want to be.
Yeah.
Aren't they all?
Oh, it's awkward.
Aren't they all? Yeah.
No, good luck on Friday. I'll
Thank
be there,
you.
and the rest of the way, be up in
Yes.
Portland for the 6A boys and girls. So, awesome. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to
Thank
take a quick
you.
break. When we come back, we'll finish up with our post-game show.
That's right.
Sweet.
And that's going to do it for us tonight. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. The final today, there you see it again, 81-19, South Medford on a roll and undefeated in conference play. Be sure to download the free TableRockSports.net app and watch a replay of this game free on your mobile devices. Would like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director Tim Rupp for hosting the Superstore Game of the Week, and Lithia Sports thanks him as well. And TableRockSports.net, today's broadcast, special thanks to the head coaches, Tom Cole and Terrence Reeditz, for being on the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Don't forget, tomorrow, Friday, they'll be at Sheldon. Check it out. And then Friday night fast breaks. Joe Brett and I will bring you all the highlights to come up. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 81-19 from South Medford. And again, this has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports with Boomer Marshall and Caleb Franklin. I'm Dimity Soto saying thanks for watching from South Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.